Yeah, some people might not have any interview skills but might be really good in the workplace. An interview doesn't really show you or tell you how you are in the job itself.
My CV says I've got like little no GCSEs, but I can prove I can work that. Why am I different than anybody else?
Employers know what they want, but the company they go through to find them what they want, they don't. Ever speak to someone who works at the company, knows the career, and knows what they're looking for.
I think not knowing exactly what you should wear on the day, especially if you're just given, say, smart casual as a description, I feel like that can encompass a lot.
I've turned up to jobs before in a full suit, and then other people are just like dressed casual, and you feel like a bit of out of place. Do you know what I mean?
When you go to reception, you say you're here for the interview. Sometimes you ask who's the interview with. If you don't know till the day.
I think it ties back in as well to knowing where you need to go. Because if you know their name beforehand, you can walk in and say, "Hi, I'm here to see X person for an interview."
Yeah.
And it will also make you feel more welcome.
It's like you said, like the postcode, it could have just brought you to just the next little building down, do you know what I mean? And then when you get there, you're struggling looking around, finding it. That can cause you to be late sometimes. I've been late a few times just because of that.
Yeah, so you go into the interview, that's fine, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, and this is what you'll be doing, so we want to test you on this computer skill, and it's like, okay, I did it right and everything, but it was just like, I did not expect this, what am I doing?
Basically, obviously, I had one person interviewing me, then they'd leave the room and then send another person in. So that was just like a bit, you're speaking to someone, you're sort of getting used to them, getting comfy with them, because it's starting enough going for the interview. And then when they bring another person, it's like, well, how are they going to be, sort of thing, do you know what I mean?
Why should interviews be built in such a way that you feel like you have to reverse engineer it to understand what you need to do to get through the interview? Why can't it just be a simple process?
The interview had absolutely nothing to do with the job. The questions were kind of empty. Like, they didn't really care about the answer. They were just trying to fire off down this list as quickly as they could. It's like they were listening, but the answer wasn't what mattered. It was your demeanour of how you answered rather than what you answered.
Like, I can see why, sometimes it's a good thing, but when you're asking about their values, but sometimes some people might not know what their values are, or at least off the top of their heads not know what their values are.
The only question that I got that caught me off guard was like, what do you think cleaning is? I was a bit like, I couldn't think of it on the spot.
Even if it's just like a few, like half an hour, just being able to go over like the questions and just being able to come up with answers would just help, I guess, put someone at ease, because at one point you're like worrying about what question's going to be asked. But if you don't need to worry about that, you can focus on the actual answers.